Hey, it is I, and I am here. And I literally just got out the shower. Deep conditioner my hair, but I couldn't find my little small towelette. I got a shower cap on, and then I had the towel on so that it won't be all wet and dripping all on me. So deep conditioner my hair so I can do something to that. And I gotta make some moves today, but I'm just out here getting some sun. Me and Sassy outside, just chilling, getting some sun. I had did some videos this morning, and I was talking about how haters gonna hate, and that's a fact. But only the real will survive, and that's another fact. And so let them haters hate. But that don't mean that you can't speak on them. I will speak on her every time they want to come up. Like, you want to come up? All right. I bet you'll stop coming up. Literally. So I was talking about a story that I had, and I don't even know if I told this story prior to these videos. And so one of the stories is when I was like 4. I was like 4 years old. I have a lot of memory from like 4, but I have some memory from 3 too. And I even have some memory that like people wouldn't believe me, but I have memories from when I was a baby. I've even met another child like that. Like he was autistic, and his father had died. And it was when I was working at the shoe store, Stride Right, and his father had died. His mom would bring him into Stride Right because he loved those shoes, and he wouldn't wear any other shoes but this particular shoe. And he was about to start aging out of it, but she was literally just happy that like he had a shoe. and and so I liked her, and I liked him, and it was a white family, and his father had died when he was a child, like a baby, and very young. And so he used to tell his mom stories about what him and the father were doing with him, her, and the father. And she was like, there's no way that he would have access to that information. Like, she had never told him, and, there was no picture, there was no family to tell him. And so I already know it to be true. Science will tell you something different, but you're going to have to learn that white man science is white man science, and white man don't want you to know shit. So literally, whatever they is telling you they know, just believe that they know some more shit, and they just not letting you know the shit. So literally, and then they stole your shit. So literally, you're going to have to make, make do with that. Because like literally, they'll tell you, well, energy can't be created nor destroyed. Bitch, God created all. God is all powerful. So you want me to believe that. So I believe that you can keep cycling here. Yeah, no. Bye. Get the fuck. You're permanently never coming back. So all right, I've gone somewhere else. But literally, like, I have memories from when I was a baby even. And it's like, sometimes you just know what you know, and you can't make nobody know it. You can't make nobody know it with you. You just know what you know. And so literally, I remember 4 years old. It was this girl. I'll never forget her name. Like, her mama, I can't remember her mama that much, but I'll never forget her name. And she was like really chubby, and she used to like, I used to hate having to play with her, but she was like the only kid in the neighborhood I could play with. And so literally, I'd go over there. I'd go over to her house to play, and she was really, 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 really abusive. Like, I mean, really abusive. Like, anytime, like, I would bring my own motherfucking toys. Like, I would bring my own doll baby, like my favorite doll babies and shit like that. I play with Barbies. I know I'm rough. I know I'm a tomboy. I was climbing trees back then, but I still love Barbies. I still love like dressing them up and all the girly stuff that go with it. I can't be boxed in. So literally, I would bring my shit over there, and she would try to control how I played with my shit. She would try to control me. She would try to tell me certain ways she wanted to do things and how she wanted it done, and because it was her house. And then I would always end up saying, well, if it's your house, then I'm going to leave. My house is right here, baby. Like, I'm going to go leave and go to my house. So then when that started not to work, the manipulation and the mind control and the mind games ain't work, she started hitting on me. And so literally I could take a hit. I literally got fucking pinned down to the ground with a go-kart and literally was burned alive while a grown-up watched. And so literally and had no hospital treatment. Like, pain, baby, it's gonna take a lot for you to take me out with pain, and people don't realize that. So physical pain, like, it takes a lot. The emotional pain the emotional pain be crazy. But I'm still good at that too, because I've been going through that all my life. So literally she started like beating on me and shit. And so she became like this just bully. And I just remember, like, every time I would play with her, she would beat the shit out of me. And I remember her mother even allowing her to beat the shit out of me. I would even remember, like, when I would take up for myself, her mama would tell her, like, to beat the shit out of me. Like, and so literally I just had enough. One day I just had enough. I got tired of being beat on. I was like, hold on, wait. I was like, wait right here. And she was like, what? And I was like, I'm coming back. I got something for you. And it was something that's not exact, but it was something in that way. I remember telling her to wait, like I had something for her. And I was dead ass. And like, I did not laugh. I did not, joke. I was just like, I got something for you. But I made it seem like I had a surprise for her. But I did. I really did have a surprise for her. So I went right in that kitchen and I went right in that drawer and I really pulled out a knife and I really walked outside, hid it from my mother, and literally went to her house, hid it behind my back, and literally went in that bitch house and pulled that knife out on her. And her mom caught me, right? So her mom caught me while I was threatening this bitch with the knife. I literally had that knife to her throat and told her that if she ever fucking put her hands on me again, I would kill her. And I would watch her bleed the fuck out. And then I would lick the knife after I finished watching her bleed the fuck out. Y'all really gotta stop playing with certain people, bruh. You gotta really stop playing with people that you don't know what they're fucking capable of. Like, literally, this is 4 years old. 4 years old. So literally, yes, I literally talked her down. And then when her mom intervened, I told her I would get big and strong and I would kill her too if she don't leave me the fuck alone and she don't stop telling her daughter to put her hands on me. Like, literally, like, I would kill her too. And so, and I used to tell people, like my daddy said, because they'll be like, how you think you gonna do shit like this? And I'll just be like, my daddy said. My daddy said, bitch, I've been crazy. Since y'all want to say that I'm crazy, you want to label me as crazy, but you literally believe that, Jesus walked on water, but you won't believe that Jesus came back in spirit and literally has been helping all the children who literally have been abused and mistreated. Jesus loves the little children, bitch. Like, literally, y'all gonna have to really start believing these stories y'all sit in church and listen to. And then y'all be trying to make people feel bad who had hard lives and they true to themselves. And yeah, y'all gotta stop doing that. So literally, that girl mama, she even got threatened. That bitch even got threatened. Like, bitch, I'll kill you too. I'll kill you too. And this some real shit. I ain't even trying to play hard. I ain't trying to be hard. But after that day, she told me I had to get out of her house, and I was like, fair, I ain't coming over to this bitch no more either. Like, literally, I'm tired of your daughter beating on me, and she beating on me, and you ain't doing shit because you're a fucked up person, literally. Like, so I go home. I don't tell my mom everything that happens, right? Because literally, my mom crazy too. And my mom knew that bitch was letting her daughter beat on me, and my mom would have beat her mama ass, and then my mom would have been in jail. And so literally, like, my mom, most of the time my mom got locked up when I was little, it was because the next door neighbors' kids were fucking with us. Like, literally. And I don't mean fucking with us a little bit. I mean, I grew up in the trenches. Like, motherfuckers was putting pee in water guns and squirting them on us. Fucking throwing dirty tampons and pads over the brick wall, because we were separated by brick walls. Like, they throwing shit over there, like out their window on the top floor. So like, literally every time my mom, not all the time, but like most of the time in my childhood, my mom got locked up, it was over fighting in the neighborhood, fighting somebody's mama because her kids. So literally, like, I just didn't even want to set that lady off, because I was like, I kind of handled that shit myself. So literally, People gotta stop playing with people, and you don't know who the fuck they is. You don't know what they about. Like, it takes great restraint, great obedience, great, great restraint for me to not take your head off. Like, and I do that out of love and respect for myself, for my child, and I also don't make no moves without consulting God. So literally, you can do whatever the fuck you want to, but just don't think you getting away with it because I'm pussy. It ain't nothing pussy over here. Literally, I did have moments when I was young, growing up, where I cared, I didn't want to hurt anyone. Oh, I know if I get in a conflict, like, this shit gonna go left and I'm gonna have to hurt someone. Like, if you are a person who literally has been trying to avoid conflict because you don't want to hurt anyone, baby, them people not safe. Them people not safe. But literally, they can keep playing, and it won't even be by your hands, though. It's literally the way the universe work is that, like, literally, they gonna find the right one that ain't got nothing to lose. That ain't got nothing to lose. They gonna find the right one. They gonna find them. And so literally, that story happened, and not even, she did tell my mom, like, she told my mom, and my mom was like, well, what was she doing to her, because that's not how Latifah is, and anybody know me, like, that's not how I am. Like, literally, I much rather be a peaceful person. I much rather be laughing, joking, giggling, kicking the shit, like, literally. So if I gotta go there, you were doing something to me. And it was a lot of something too. It wasn't a little bit of something. Like, I've been holding this in for a while. And you're just now getting what the fuck you deserve. Plus more. So literally my mom was like, what she do to Latifah? Like, cause Latifah would never like do that without somebody doing something to her. And she was just like, she didn't do anything to her. And I told her, no, she's been hitting on me. And she was like, I know you told me she's been hitting on you. I told you hit her back. And I was like, well, I was told not to hit her back. Like, literally, I was told not to hit her back. I guess shit, God must want to see how far she was gonna go. And God showed her how far I was willing to go. Play safe, bitch. Don't keep being a bully. So, literally, do you know this lady? Even after that was resolved, I never went back over there. That girl ain't never even speak to me no more. I ain't never even speak to her. I wouldn't even look her way because I literally wanted to kill her. So, and that's just the God honest truth. This was like 31 years ago. How old am I? I'm 30, 35. So, like, yeah, if I was 4, it's 31 years ago. So, literally, I didn't do it. I could have. I wanted to, but I didn't do it. So, literally, her mom, well, me and her ended up going to the same school. So I remember in preschool, we had to take a test to make sure that we were ready for preschool. So literally, we ended up going to the same. I went to a different preschool for a little bit, but then I ended up transferring to the same preschool she was going to. And so I remember, or was it? No, this wasn't actually even preschool. This was fucking kindergarten. So I've digressed, because preschool was literally age 4, I think. So literally after preschool, we would go to kindergarten. I went to a different preschool than she went to. And so kindergarten, we went to the same school for a brief moment of time. On the first day of kindergarten, this grown-up lady comes in the classroom in front of all the parents and the kids, tell the teacher that you got to watch this one, right in front of me and my mama's face and all the other parents and students. You got to watch this one because she pulled a knife out on her daughter. And so the teacher looked at me, the teacher looked at her daughter, and then the teacher looked at my mama, teacher looked at her, everybody looking at everybody because they looking at me like she pulled a knife out. It's like she 4. And so literally, like, she was like, I think I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on your daughter, not this one. This one seems like she's okay. And so literally, I remember that teacher. I'll never forget my teacher. From kindergarten to 3rd grade, like, literally, I'll always remember those women. My 1st grade teacher and my 3rd grade teacher was the same teacher. My kindergarten teacher was Miss Daniels, and then I had Miss Copeland in 2nd grade. First to 3rd, I'll never forget them. 4th and 3rd was a wild one. I mean, no, 4th and 5th was a wild one. I just was not invested. Literally, I'm gonna carry on. But like she told the teacher that, and like literally the teacher did get to see that her daughter was a fucking bully. Did not know how to play well with others. Really, like, y'all be telling the people who like be defending themselves that they're crazy, but like literally the ones they're defending themselves against are the ones who aren't wrapped too tight. And so I'd rather be crazy than to just be completely unaware of who I really am. And so yeah, that happened. And that girl ended up moving. She didn't end up staying there long. She just disappeared off my timeline. And yeah, I just wanted to tell that story because like you really got to stop messing with people. You really got to stop messing with people. You really got to stop messing with people. Enough is enough. Self-defense is real. Self-defense is real. Self-defense is real. And for you motherfuckers too that had guns and literally like y'all be trying to show people you got guns, bitch, I have military and police training. You better know what you fucking doing when you pull that bitch out. That's all I can tell you. You better know what you doing before you pull that bitch out. And I'm a bitch that have ran up on a gun. Like ran up. I hold to the goddamn, and I'm not bragging. I was crazy. I ain't give a fuck, and I ain't had nothing to lose. So literally, I did that, and literally now it's like I don't even need to do that. But a lot of y'all be carrying weapons, and y'all not even fucking trained to do shit with them. Like y'all just got that shit for show. And even if you do pull the trigger, like literally you might have your eyes closed while you doing it. Like y'all really got to start playing safe with people. Like just because you got a gun don't mean that you gonna be okay and safe. Like bitch, the gun might jam when you pull that bitch on me, because that's how spirit work. You done seen people get shot like 20 times and still live. That's how God works. If it ain't their time, it ain't their time yet. But y'all don't really believe in God. Y'all don't really have real faith. Y'all just out this bitch playing pretend. Y'all out here